Hey guys, Brian here, and Bailey. He's down here on the floor making noise. Welcome back to the shop. I thought it'd be time to do a little bit of a shop update. I haven't really done one on the building itself in a while, and people are always asking about how my progress is on it. While not the greatest, it is progress nonetheless. So, I may take you for a look around and show you what I got done. Bailey's appreciating it because it's about 15 degrees warmer in here than it is outside right now. But we've got that whole wall done down to the corner, which I have to build a corner for that. And I've managed to get the back wall completely done, so the insulation won't be blowing out of it anymore, which that was a big problem. I kept having pieces get blowed out of the wall and land on the mill over here. But I finally got all of the rock wool packed in there like it belongs. Got the pieces cut out there where the crane goes. So you have precision fit there. I don't know if I'd call it machinist, but it's decent. Looks okay. Lets the crane rails run out. And that's a tall wall, so that one was certainly a pain in the butt to do. And those ones up there are 20 foot off the ground, they suck. Bailey's still inspecting. And I started on that wall over there. Getting this side lined up. The lower ones are of course the biggest pain to do because of the outlets in them. Getting everything there nice and flush mounted the way I want it down through there. More inspecting. We got this wire here that I had run previously. I'm just going to put a little welder plug in here and let that feed that. As an extra, this was originally run back here for the water heater, but I put in a bigger circuit for it and ran more wire. This just happened to be all that was on the spool, and as far as it would reach at the time, it would actually be right here, but this one will just be down a little further because the wire won't reach. But been cutting up all the little scrap bits and packing them into the cavities, getting all that all filled in. I've got 2 to go. That one there I've already done. You can see where I cut the brace off. That's the 2x that the loft supports sit on. So I went through and cut them off square, and they'll just stick through. And if I want to put a jib crane or something over here for moving stuff, I can tie into those posts, and those 6x6s will be well braced. You know, I got another 6x6 coming across over here to the steel, so I could put something really heavy into that post, bolt it all the way through, and have a swinging crane out here that could swing around and move stuff, and it would be super sturdy because it's bolted at the bottom footer on the outside, plus it's against the wall and it's braced to the inside, so it can't really kick in either. It's not going to push the steel over. And cleaned up a lot of this wood pile. I still got a lot of various scrap bits. They'll be getting burned as it goes along, and whatever I wind up not using, I'm still doing some cutting and finishing in places from time to time, so that stuff's still getting used. Got my big burn box there of scraps, so when it gets a little colder, they'll start packing them in the house and burning all that stuff off and get some more of this stuff cleaned up out of here. Got some insulation that was a gimme, and that'll be good for the attic area. And I've still got these stacks of insulation here that I have to move out. Need to get all this moved so that I can bring the Monarch in. because the Monarch will be sitting right here is the plan. So it'll be going down through here. Goes pretty much from where that air compressor is sitting all the way down almost to the wall, leaving enough room to be able to go around the foot. And then I'm gonna put my other Monarch here. The headstock will be able to sit underneath there, and when the crane's all the way back, it'll still reach the chuck center of the bed, and it doesn't come out far enough to hit the feet on the boring mill. So I need to get some bars made for this so I can run that all the way through. I was very happy with the performance of the boring mill on the on Mike's shaper piece that I did. It came out really good. I was tickled with that. I know none of my other machines could have gotten that close as what this machine did. So having the extra rigidity and the outboard support so that the table doesn't rock or move really helped a lot on that job. So I'm glad that it is starting to earn its keep and doing what it was meant to do. Well, there it is on the outside. I've been doing some painting out here and got the outside of the building mostly painted. I added a couple of cables up there above the door, you might be able to see, which have, they brace the track where it sticks off the outside of the barn. Where it was getting wet, it was wanting to settle down. So I put that up there and they go up to the steel beam, so there's no more sag on that 24-foot span. When it gets wet, that was the problem. When it was getting wet and the wind was blowing on it, they'd want to work their way down. So looks pretty good. Bailey approves. But what Bailey wants a pet door. So I'm gonna have to cut a hole in this door here and put a pet entry in so that Bailey will be able to get in and out of the shop without letting all the heat out. Right now it's staying pretty comfy in there. So it just gets better all the time. Well, I got to, now I put those cables on the door on the outside. I need to re-level them. You can see they're kind of tipped apart there at the top. So I have to get up there and adjust the screws on them and get them back straight again. So that'll be another project to do. But there's no light or gaps anywhere in that front side. Got that side pretty much all done. So I'm happy about that. One more thing ticked off the list. I still gotta come in and fill all those cavities with insulation and put the plywood up there. You know, one of those 20-foot high jobs. Yay! As you can see, Bailey's ready for it. He's already assumed position. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that little update. Obviously, Bailey's enjoying the slightly warmer shop. He's already decided that he's ready to do his job for the day, which is sleep. So this next video might be me putting a doggy door in, so he'll be able to have his shop access and be able to freely come and go and check on his minion inside to see that he's doing what's supposed to be doing. So thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, I'll catch y'all later. Woof.